Welcome back to Island Life Live. Prom is one of the most memorable nights of high school, but in a moment, it can turn tragic when underage drinking or impaired driving enters the picture.
That's why the Department of Transportation, Hawaii Department of Transportation, and Mothers Against Drunk Driving are stepping in using their Promposal presentation to help students make smart, safe choices before the big night.
Absolutely.
Now, here to share details is Underage Drinking Prevention Program Specialist Alexis Brown. Aloha, Alexis.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here and sharing this very important information before we head into the prom season. So first of all, if we can, let's rewind a little bit, because I know that when the law was changed here in Hawaii, the number 21 wasn't just pulled out of the air. So let's start there and ask, why is the legal drinking age set at 21?
So the legal drinking age is set at 21 because of biology. It's not a maturity thing. A lot of people get confused by that because they're like, oh, I can enlist into the military, I can purchase a house, I can, buy a car. Vote, choose the leader of our country. But they can't drink this beverage. And it's not about maturity level, it's about biology, our brain development.
Interesting.
That I did not know that.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is the first time I'm hearing about that. But I know that there are real life consequences that come with underage drinking as well as drug use. Can you explain what that's all about?
So we have many consequences. We have the legal and financial consequences, not only for the minor who is drinking underage, but also for their parent and guardian.
Oh, wow.
There's also the health factors. It does more damage than just to our brains, our other organs. And then we have the risk to our community, getting behind the wheel, causing crashes.
Yeah, hurting others.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And we've heard way too many stories of families being impacted by these tragedies. Azalea, we've had her mama on the show with us. We've had, of course, the story about Kaulana. His dad was on the show with us. So thank you again for getting the word out there, because this is very, very vital information. Now, what steps can our students take during this prom season to stay safe?
The best thing they can do is have a plan. Know where they're going. How am I getting to prom? How am I getting home from prom? Am I going somewhere else afterwards? How am I getting home at the end of the night? Have a plan. Never ride with someone who's impaired. That is the number one thing that we always try to get across is riding with someone who's impaired is just as dangerous as getting behind the wheel yourself. So have a plan, and do not be afraid to call for help when you need it. Call a parent or guardian to pick you up.
So is the primary, the biggest point of that plan is to have that driver? Are there any other bullet points that we should know when we're formulating this plan?
The biggest thing that we want people to get home safe. That's our main objective, is having the safe plan. Of course, we don't want them to participate in alcohol or other drug use, because that is very high during our prom season. It's the number one time of the year that our youth participates in drug use and alcohol. So we want to make sure that they're staying safe by not damaging their brain, but also getting home safe as well.
And at the same time, mom and dad, when your Kiki calls and says, I need help because my friend decided to drink and I am now stuck. Can you please come and get me? You know what I mean? Like, be open with mom and dad or your guardian, have that conversation with them and let them know, you want to feel okay
safe
about calling mom and dad and saying, and not feeling the judgment and stuff like that can sometimes come, right? So moms and dads, I think the message is for them as well to please be open, that when your baby calls you at 1 o'clock in the morning saying, I'm stuck, I need help, just show up. Right?
Yes, we also have a presentation for that as well. It's called The Power to Parents. It talks about how to have those rough conversations. Because I remember growing up, my conversation was, don't do drugs or alcohol. Well, why? Because it's bad. Okay, but why? We didn't get that why, and we give them that why now. Also, I tell my youth, I'd much rather you get that temporary punishment, maybe having your cell phone taken if you're somewhere where you shouldn't be, or hanging out someplace that you shouldn't have went, than get that permanent consequence of injury or losing your life or someone else losing theirs. I'd rather you have that temporary punishment.
Oh yeah.
If you get one, you never know.
Can we see these presentations or these videos, or can we access this information or more resources online somewhere?
So I go across all of Hawaii to give these presentations. They're completely free. Awesome. And we provide all the necessary materials and we can go anywhere. We can go to schools, we can go to youth programs, anybody who would like us to come and share this message and share this information. We are happy to go.
Beautiful.
Okay, cool. There's the website up on your screen. If you want to reach out to Alexis and maybe set up that presentation for your community or your household, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, or your church group.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Perfect. Alexis, thank you so much for joining us for this incredible message at a perfect time for this season. And we hope that we have all a very, very safe season for prom this time around. Mothers Against Drunk Driving, that's mad.org. Alexis Brown.